Hello, 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 and welcome to the Random Talks where we speak of everything and nothing at the same damn time. Why'd you leave? Okay, for those on camera, Kira just left, and I don't know why. He was enjoying himself, but when I started talking, he was like, all right, I'm done. Just left me with cat hair and uncertainty. How you doing? Are you okay? I haven't asked that question in a while. Let me know if you're okay in the comments. If you are, let me know. If you're not, let me know. Or if you don't do it at all. You have choices in this life. First, I want to start this off by saying I had African food for the first time. Oof. I said igasi. I hope that's how you say it. That's how I said it to him. He understood what I said and put that bitch right in the to-go plate. And I took it home, girl. I had some igasi with fufu. Haitian people, I don't know if people know this, but like Haiti has fufu too. But we make it with plantain. So we make it with banan. I don't know. I think you guys make it with cassava or yam. It's one of those things, but y'all, they make their fufu different. So I was like, let me taste a fufu and see what's up with it. It's good, it's fufu. When you eat it with the meat and the sauce, girl, my mouth is still watering. Bitch, I burped earlier and I was like, fufu. I know that's so nasty. Ew, TMI. But oh my gosh, I was like, man, that shit was delicious. The plate was $22 though. I said, oh, ooh, 22. I mean, the plate was hefty. But I said 22. No shade, no tea, but got the Haitian restaurant down the street. That plate come out to 17 and they fill that shit up to the brim. But anyway, let's get into today's topic. For my first segment, shit I found on the internet, the topic at hand arose from a comment that I saw on Twitter, well, formerly known as Twitter, now known as X. And the person said, all my white friends posted their man, even tagging them. And all my black friends are posting hands/gift hearts on faces. Have I done it? I put a little smiley face on my ex on the close story. That's just because I'm like, I know everybody on a close story gonna be in my business, but I'm posting it because I want y'all to be in my business because I want y'all to know that I got a man. But also I had some like little tings on my close friends, so I want them to know like, hey, I'm fucking with somebody and his body's tea, because he went down to give me a kiss and he just happened to have no shirt on and I was having a photo shoot, so I was looking good as fuck and he was looking good as fuck and he went and kissed me on the head. He wasn't shit, so don't worry about it, it's okay. But I did that only because I didn't plan on posting this person, and I'll get into why I didn't plan on posting this person after we speak on why other people do or do not post their partner. I'm gonna first start with the Reddit thread and then we can go to the X comments. As the title states, is anyone just not posting their significant other? I'm in a serious relationship and a conversation came up where the other person wants to post me on their social media. I said no with a quickness. I know some women want to be posted on their man's page, but I, for one, do not. He then asked if I was embarrassed of him. LOL, then I said no, which is true. I'm not. But here are my two real reasons. 1, someone may know something I don't know down the line. In parentheses, I don't like looking dumb. Damn, they sound like me. And men like to lie. And they liken up the pictures like, sis don't even know her man for real. And I rather take my L in the most silent way possible, LOL. 2, I've been a private person. I've been that way for a long time, and posting pics all the time or videos is not me. And I like certain things to myself. I was waiting until I reached the engagement stage to post us. Ones that are in serious relationships, how are you posting your person on social media? Y'all remember when I was in a relationship that time ago or whatever the hell? Y'all know I spoke about never letting y'all see another person that I date again. That's most likely not true, because if I'm with somebody, I want the world to know, hey, I'm with this person. And I know for some people, they're like, I don't even want people to know that that's my man. That's okay and that's fine. I personally like and enjoy just posting on social media every now and then and like, hey, here's my man. Hey, here's my girl. Hey, here's my partner. Like, I enjoy that. The funny thing about being in a relationship and posting on social media is people are nosy. So I would tag my partner or in a post of me and him. And I now have around 30 to 40 mutuals that follow my partner. And this person's blocked, by the way. And listen, I didn't block him first. He blocked me first and then unblocked me and messaged me some bullshit, so I blocked him back. So don't call me petty. But this person's blocked. So they're over there seeing his life. He might get in a new relationship with whoever the fuck, and they're all seeing it. That's why I'm like, y'all will probably most likely never. Mind you, this person was like a social media person. So maybe they wanted to see some outfit checks with the baggy pants and the little Maison Margiela shoes. So maybe that's the case. But if not, they just wanted to be over there being fucking nosy. at the end of the day. So that's kind of why I don't really post anymore. And I think it's funny that this person said, I don't want to be out here looking dumb. What they say again? They said, I don't like looking dumb. I told this person when we were together, I was like, listen, I don't want to post you and you have me out here looking stupid. I think y'all remember me saying that. Y'all remember me saying that a long time ago? I know it was a couple months ago, but y'all remember that? Because I remember that. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, though. I don't remember. Whatever. So I told this person, I was like, bro, don't have me out here looking stupid if I post you. He was like, no, I won't have you out here looking stupid. I won't hate. Right. Okay. Like, maybe I see it in a weird perspective, but I'm like, don't have me out here posting you, and then the next month we break up. Like, that shit don't even make no fucking sense. Oh, we didn't even last a year? We didn't even last 12 months. You didn't even see my birthday? That's crazy. So that's what I mean when I say out here looking stupid. I think this person's saying out here looking stupid in like maybe a little distrusting way, but I don't know. I'm gonna read more. But that's kind of what that's giving, because it's like, oh, someone may know something I don't know, or like sis don't even know her man. That's a bit interesting to me. Wonder if we can deep dive into that. Hopefully they say something else. I'm just reading the thread, girl. This next person said, I don't even post my family on social media. I value my peace. If you need to know about my significant milestones in my life, I'll call you or write you a letter. Social media is definitely not for everyone. I see and I know some people that use social media as like a diary or a video diary or a picture diary. I think that's cool. I used to record around the school when I was younger and make little edits. So I don't think I have that on any social media. Maybe I do. It's a private account. No one follows it now. But that's the only time that I ever posted something for memories. But now I just have those little clips and stuff for myself. That's not for anyone to see. Like, there are certain parts of my life where, you know, I'm very honest and open with you guys. But there are certain parts of my life that I keep private, like that I genuinely don't post on social media. I'd be like, y'all in my business, don't do that. This person said, neither of us, married, are really into social media, but we have accounts related to our jobs. LinkedIn for me and Twitter for him. That's social media? LinkedIn to social media? But don't post anything personal if we're posting at all. We do send an annual Christmas card out to friends and family though. LOL. Also, do you trust your partner? Okay, hold on. Wait, that's a good question. It kind of just confused me. I'm sorry. The LinkedIn, I didn't know that was social media. I treated it as an Indeed. I need a job, bitch. That's why I use that. I don't use that to go and scroll. That's odd. Again, another person that prefers to keep their life private, not because they're hiding anyone, but because they genuinely don't want everyone else in their business, and that's perfectly understandable. But let me see what OP replied. OP said, yes, at the moment, but you know how quick things can change up when it comes to men. Ooh, there's some underlying trauma here. Who's to say I might be made a fool later on down the line and someone giggling at me behind the phone screen. Damn, you sound like me, Loquito. What healing can do for you, because this was definitely how I was. I was like, nah, everybody laughing at me because I was with this nigga posting, the nigga talking about, these the stars in my sky, and then you like damn, they sound like me. They responded, I understand. No one wants to be humiliated by someone they love, and especially not publicly, but can I offer some perspective? 1, it sounds like the public/audience on these platforms already have some power that's impacting how you enjoy your relationship. Anyone's opinion about your relationship can only hurt if you care about what they think, and it kind of sucks that you can't enjoy your relationship the way you want to. There are definitely people out there who will root for your unhappiness, so I understand wanting to protect and shield your relationship. I'd bet the number of haters are inconsequential, probably miserable, and that most people don't care anyway. So if you move to protect your neck, do it for your relationship's sake, not necessarily to avoid humiliation, because you'll never find peace playing that game. Cook! 2, love equals vulnerability. Oh man, that's also something that I had to accept. If you love and trust someone, you will always be vulnerable to being hurt by them. They may not ever do it, but they can. My husband has the power to hurt me deeply, and I him. But that's only because we love each other deeply and made commitments to each other. No one else can do that to me, but the love/trust and faith we have in each other doesn't leave me worried. And if even some bullshit happened, I will never regret trusting my husband. Aw, can't say I agree. I would regret trusting someone if they hurt me. I would. I'd be like, you put your trust in a nigga, stupid. I'm sorry. Immediately, that's what I did. Immediately, I said, oh, and you know what? I'm gonna laugh at you. I said this to myself in the mirror. I said, I'm gonna laugh. I'm kidding, guys. It's a joke. No, I want to say I'm kidding because I'm better now and because I'm healed now. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was not better and I was not healed at the time. I had anger in my heart for myself. Next person said, currently single, but I regret not posting my last boyfriend. Ooh, probably would have found out he was a cheater. Ross. Oh no, I was not. Oh no. Okay, I was not expecting it to get to that point. Okay. I notice a lot of Black women seem to refrain from posting their partners, and I'm not sure why. White girls will post a new boyfriend every year without shame, LOL. I think if you're an active social media user who shares all areas of your life, you should post a pic or two of your partner to A, let other men who may try to pursue you know you're in a relationship. B, why keep your partner a secret if you value the relationship? If you don't use social media or post at all, then obviously don't bother. Someone replied to this comment and said, you are right. My white girlfriends will change men every 6 months and will post their new man as soon as the relationship starts. Not my Black ass. Real. I ain't doing that. OP said, I'm agreeing with every comment here. It's true with the saying, if a man is taken, it makes women want him more. Ooh, what happened to girls? It be girls through and through until it come to a man, and that disgusts me. I'm a once in a blue moon poster on social media, so it's not like I'm an active user, but it's just my mindset really. I'm just scared of looking dumb in public when it comes to relationships. Again, I feel like something happened, so this person, I ain't posted no niggas until we locked in. Cause I mean, as much as I'm like, oh man, yeah, you could wait until engagement, you could wait until you're married. Bitch, y'all could get divorced the next day. Then what? Imagine that. You with somebody for 6 years, you post them, y'all got engaged, you post them all, y'all got married, they cheat on you, you find out the next day, y'all getting a divorce. He's never seen again. They're gonna be like, are you still married? No, we actually divorced the next day. Another person said, there is absolutely nothing worse than seeing someone's face with a smiley face or something over their face. Like, please grow up. Right. I never do no dumb shit like that. I don't have anyone on my social media who is trying to one-up me or have me in a gotcha situation. I don't do Barbara, this is Shirley type mess. He's yours, sis. Cool. Throw a rock. There is a new man. And I know that's motherfucking right. Okay, so it seems like there's like a half and half that people are like, oh, I don't post my man because I don't want to find out that my man is with somebody else. He's a cheater, which is, that's really sad. I find that specifically very sad because it's predominantly Black women that are like, oh, no, I'm not going to post my man because what if he cheating on me? What? To have that mindset about your partner, even though you trust them, you just don't trust them at the same time. Like, I hear you when you're like, oh, I trust him, but you never know. How long you been together? Because if we've been together for like almost a year, are you posting the flowers that I get you? Nothing. It's just hard to say because I get it. I understand. But it just sounds like drama. This person said Megan Thee Stallion posted Tory and look at what that got her. I'm good on that. Real shit. Case closed. Case closed. If the segment was going to be short, I would stop it right there. Case closed. What else do you want me to say? Megan Thee Stallion posted Tory and look at what that got her. I'm good. I'm actually going to read the thread of the Twitter post or X post that I mentioned earlier. Someone said, interesting observation. It seems like there might be different cultural approaches to privacy and how relationships are publicly shared. Maybe it has something to do with how each group views a vulnerability online. Or perhaps it's about maintaining a certain image. When I told this person, don't have me out here looking stupid, it was 1, vulnerability online, and then 2, maintaining a certain image. Like, when I say a certain image, I don't mean like, oh, I want people to think I'm single. No, it's just, I hate that whole process. You got posts of your partner up on your page, you got little highlights, and then y'all break up, they all disappear. People peep that shit. You got niggas in your DMs. I promise you, my ex and I broke up. Not even 4 hours later, I had somebody in my DMs sending me a dick picture. I was still sobbing in my bed. I opened my phone. I said, what the fuck? Why are you sending me your dick, bitch? The wound is still open. You had a nice dick. But I was like, bro, like, chill. You just seen me take down the, like it's fresh. They were there this morning. Your dick was in my DMs that afternoon. Like, that's sick. So again, it's just the matter of being vulnerable and saying, hey guys, this is a person that I'm giving my love to. This is a person that I want to show you guys because I love them. And it might not even be for people. Like, I use my feed as art as well. And if my partner, which they most likely will, mode into my feed, then that's beautiful as well. Like, I'm showing people my love. That's being vulnerable. The next person said, cultural approaches to vulnerability stand out. White people have no problem having no curtains in their home. Black people usually don't play that. Ooh, okay, now, that's interesting. Interesting comparison for real. Because I told y'all how I have like these apartments by my house where I be driving by and their windows are like literally no fucking blinds. And I'm sorry to say, I know, is that like voyeuristic? I know that's weird. I'll admit it. I guess that's like my little dirty secret. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you got those windows open? I'm looking in. I said, what they got on their wall? They shit better than mine? I'll be all up in people's house to be looking. Oh, you got dim lights? Oh, you use the overhead light? Girl, I'm good. Like, I'll be all up in people's house. Girl, don't have your shit. Oh, God forbid, your house is right here and the stoplight is right here and the car is right here. Girl, I'm all up. I be getting a fresh little front view of your place. So don't be having they be having their windows open and stuff. Don't be having your stuff open. You need to close it for real. That's not safe at all. It's kind of odd. I don't know how y'all I be feeling like a goddamn mouse in a cage. I feel like if it was me, I'd feel like a goddamn, like a zoo, like it's like a zoo exhibit. Everybody's just watching you and you're on display. I said, you got to get something away from that. Like, there's no way. It's just, I just forgot. No, that's weird. Unless you're on a higher floor. And even then, on topic, but off topic at the same time. I used to mess with this guy where high-rise building, the buildings were like this. So I walk in his place, I go in his place, bitch, I see the next person. I said, Is they fucking? My nasty ass trying to look. Guys, yeah, that was the Turkish guy. We call him Chef. Yeah, the 6'4" one with scar and the hazel eyes. Yeah, him. Anyway, we ain't talking about, off topic. Let's get back on topic. Bring it back. Another person said, no, black men cheat more and barely commit to women they're dealing with. So the women are insecure and don't want someone telling her that the man she posted was sleeping with them last night. I don't think you understand. If I were to post a man that I'm dating and that I'm with, and then I get a DM, hey girl, hey sis, hey boo, I was with your man last night. What man? Oh, that's just my little ting-ting. My little ting-ting. Oh, but I thought that was it. No. I ain't got no, what? Girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. What are you talking about? Partner? I don't have a partner. What do you mean? When? You see me? No, you're just hanging out. We're just chilling. Another person stated, how is this negative to the black community? Y'all be saying this like Sarah and them don't be on TikTok months later bawling their eyes out because the girl from their D&D group stole her man after sliding up on their post with cutest couple ever. Hard eyes. Someone said, if you can't post your man without worrying some woman is going to slide in his DMs and take him from you, then he was never really yours. Ugh. Another person said, there is nothing a person can do to stop a man from damn cheating. And that's motherfucking right. You can't do shit to stop anybody from cheating. Again, it's the matter of vulnerability. That's why relationships, I don't want to say they fucking suck, because I guess that's the beautiful thing about it. But it's like, oh my God, bro. I have to trust you not to, one, unalive me, because, people do that in relationships randomly. You could be with somebody for 20 years and they unalive you. Why? Because they want insurance. Or they wanted to leave the family behind. You'll be with someone for 20 years and they'll fucking unalive you. So you have to trust that they, one, don't unalive you. Two, don't cheat on you. Three, don't fall out of love. Like, it's all these things you have to watch out on. And you just have to trust that. You just have to trust them. Random person you meet one day, mind you. Just random person you meet and you're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put my trust in you that you won't betray me. My cat is laying at my feet right damn now. I promise you, I only know this man for like 9 weeks, mind you. I only know my cat for like 9 weeks. He was like 8-9 weeks old when I got him. I actually lied, 10 weeks. I only know when I got him, he was 8 weeks old. He would never betray me. And I know that for the fact. Maybe, you put a plate of food in his view and he might do a little something, actually. He might bust a move or two. But he ain't gonna betray me fully. Black women's trusts have just been broken so many times that we're just not up for it. We're not accepting bullshit anymore. But where's the fine line of not accepting bullshit and then being completely vulnerable? Black women supporters, this is your time to shine. If you have any stories about being vulnerable or how you began to get vulnerable, please comment down below. It may help someone that is seeking to be vulnerable or not at all, or is hella vulnerable. You know what I mean? Just someone who might appreciate the information that you have to share. So let's get into my next segment, latest obsessions, where I speak about what I'm obsessed with. Quick announcement. I'm not gonna read the music lyrics anymore. I'm sorry. It's cool. It's nice. I just feel like it kind of takes up some time and I don't really want to do it. If y'all gonna miss it, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll put like a picture of the lyrics here. I'll put a picture of the lyrics. Nah, I won't do that. It's gonna look tacky. Well, maybe, I don't know. Let's see what I do. You never know. The first song I have here is Really Something by Hector Gatchan. I hope I didn't name this song in the last video, but I really love the song. I keep listening to it. So it's just something about the bass. Is that electric guitar or is that bass? Now that I think about it, whatever, it don't matter. But I like the instruments that's used in the song. It just speaks something to my brain. Like it scrubs my brain a certain type of way. Next song is No Love Allowed by Rihanna. Bitch, Instagram, put this song on your goddamn app. Rihanna, put this song on Instagram. I tried to post it on my cute little picture. I was looking sexy. I was looking right. I was looking tight. I couldn't even post it. I didn't even want to post it anymore. I said, bro, if it can't be this song, this is the vibe that I have. I'm not posting it at all. I'm in a goddamn bikini. I want No Love Allowed by Rihanna. If I can't have it, I'm not posting it. I just took it down. I was like, never mind. I don't even want to have this shit up for real. Last song is Scott and Zelda by BB. Bitch, I haven't listened to BB in so long. So I was like, you know what? Let me listen to BB. This song is disgusting, but I like it. Not Korea low-key and they little hot girl area. They little nasty over there right now because this song is disgusting. Look at the translated lyrics and then come back. So for movies, I have here Bound. We're getting gay. Ooh. The film stars Gina Gerson. I hope that's how you say her name. The film stars Gina Gerson as Corky, an ex-con, and Jennifer Tilly as Violet, the girlfriend of a mobster named Caesar. The plot revolves around a passionate affair between Corky and Violet, who conspire to steal $2 million of mob money. Gosh, when I tell you, sorry if y'all hear purring, that's my baby. I don't think y'all can hear it though. Girl, movies like this remind me, don't forget you're gay. The main reason I added this to today's episode is because I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna watch this little gay movie. It's an hour and 48 minutes, girl. Yo, get into it. I can't wait. The next movie I have on here is Pan's Labyrinth. I think that's how you say it, Pan's Labyrinth. The overview says it's 1944 and the Allies have invaded, can I say that word on here? Why are you biting me, Poppy? What the hell? Invaded Nazi-held Europe. In Spain, a troop of soldiers are sent to a remote forest to flush out the rebels. They are led by Captain Vidal, a murdering sadist, and with him are his new wife Carmen and her daughter from a previous marriage. Ophelia witnesses her stepfather's sadistic brutality and is drawn into Pan's Labyrinth, a magical world of mythical beings. Okay, a little fantasy. No, I'm not gonna lie. I know about this movie. I've seen what I've seen. Okay? I've seen what I've seen. But low-key, like, this ain't something I'll probably watch on the ganja. Like, this would trip me out. Seeing that nigga with the eyes, oh my God, he would trip me out. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. Imagine being lit as fuck and then that shit just doing this thing on the TV screen or whatever it's doing. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see two bitches kissing. That sounds crazy. No, but real shit. I don't want to see that. I want to see two women kissing on my screen. I don't want to see that. Let's get into my last segment, Pillow Talk, where I speak on listener stories and confessions. He's feeling so sweet right now. Y'all see how big he's getting? It's like crazy. This person said, "Hi, girla. So I, 24 male, African American, was dating this guy, 30 Nigerian. And let's just say, I should have listened to my friends. However, I'm not one to follow stereotypes. I believe not all people are the same. Ethnicity, zodiac sign, etc. are the same. If you ever wanted a warning, run from Haitian men. Run from Haitian men. Run from Haitian and Jamaican. My ex was Jamaican. I was like, oh, okay, he half Jamaican, so maybe he's not as bad. Just as fucking bad. If you're not familiar, the stereotype with this particular ethnicity is that they're unfaithful, live double lives, the gay or bi men usually have a wife and kids, and are closeted. Anyway, I met him on an app. And the first time we met, it was just to cuddle. I'm very against sleeping with someone I just met, especially if I'm the one receiving. So cuddling is all we did. We hung out for a few days after that, then fell off. A couple months later, we wanted to reconnect. And this time, it became more consistent, talking every day, going on dates, and even sleeping over at each other's places. Somewhere in the middle of all that, we had a conversation about the double life stereotype. I brought it up jokingly when he was talking about red flags. He said he didn't have a wife or kids and seemed shocked that I'd even think that. I reassured him that I didn't. I just knew the stereotype, not that I believed it. Then he tells me he wants a lavender marriage, marrying a woman for cultural reasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a double life, right? Yeah, it's a form of a double life. Yeah, I guess. I told my best friend, I said, listen, if we not married by 30, you my man. You my man. Yeah, it is a double life to a degree because y'all are not together, but y'all are together. It's for, I guess, presentation, but also some people do it for like business. Some people do it for practicality too. So yeah, double life, but lavender marriage is like a bit better than having a whole other wife and kids. At the time, I didn't care. Stupid, I know, but wait. We were just chilling, nothing serious, hadn't even kissed yet. I didn't see it going far and had no expectations. Fast forward a few months, we revisit the topic and he says he does want to marry a man one day and plans to talk to his family when the time comes. He was out to friends and his one sibling, just not his parents. By this point, I had started to like him, so hearing that was music to my ears. Now, yes, I'm 24, but I'm a hopeless romantic, hopeful romantic. Let's change that. You're not hopeless, okay? You're hopeful. I know I used to say hopeless too, because I was a hopeless romantic, but now I'm a hopeful romantic. I know it's going to find me, and I'm going to find love, and we're going to be loving, and we're going to be loved up. I'd love to get married, grow old with my husband, and tell our grandkids we've been together 40 plus years. Oh, life could be a dream. I'm the one that said life could be a dream, not them. Marriage isn't heavy on my mind, but it isn't something I would shy away from if it's the right person. And to be clear, he wasn't talking marriage as soon as next month. But the months kept passing. We went on trips, had more dates, got into a routine, had tough convos, all the normal things people do when they're dating. This next part matters for how things end. One morning I woke up at his place, right after he came back from a trip, and spotted a condom wrapper in his bathroom trash. Wow. I didn't confront him right away. Instead, I gave it a few days to process because technically we hadn't had the exclusive convo yet. When I finally brought it up, I did so calmly and maturely. I wasn't even sure I had the right to be upset. He appreciated how I handled it and we agreed to be exclusive. We'd been having sex for months at that point and I take precautions to see my doctor regularly. I'm good. Okay, I was gonna ask because, seeing a condom is, cool and all. I guess you're using protection, but if we were at some point not using protection, how do I know you were always and some people use protection, it don't always work. So we both on the same page. You can use protection. That don't mean it's gonna work. Just so everybody knows, stay safe, but also stay cautious. Look out for yourself. Get on prep if you need to. Be cautious, okay? Be cautious. That's all I gotta say. We went on this amazing date Friday night. Honestly, my favorite one. That night, I realized I was falling in love with him. The next day, Saturday, I was out shopping for Christmas. I was out shopping for Christmas decor with a friend and her kids when he called. During the convo, I mentioned I didn't want kids. I've been indifferent for years. The last podcast didn't help either. Oh, they probably were listening to my regretful parents. He expressed that this was a problem because he does want kids. Something we'd never talked about before. Suddenly, he came over for dinner. Sunday, he came over for dinner. Our usual routine. We talked more about the kids thing, and then he brought up the lavender marriage again. But this time, he seemed set on it, saying his mom wouldn't even entertain that conversation. I told him he deserves to love and be loved openly, and that being gay or he's bi, isn't a choice. I paused and asked if he thought it was a choice. For him, it was a choice because he chose to act on his urges. Then he started telling me about his first experience with a guy, how he was deep in church back then, and that since the Bible says not to have sex before marriage between a man and a woman, he saw sex with men as a loophole. For a while, he just saw men as sex objects. Ugh. Keep in mind the condom situation because it ties in here. What? He had another trip coming up at the end of the month. After we'd already moved past the heavy convo, he brought up the trip, stumbling over his words. He was actually basically trying to ask if it'd be okay with him sleeping with other people while he was out there. He said that for 10 years, he'd been doing what he wants while traveling and wanted to see what I'd be okay with. I literally had to fight back tears. We had just agreed to be exclusive in September. This was December. Wow. Before this switch in topics, I had told him I realized something on our date, meaning I was falling in love. I didn't want to say it, but he pressed, so I said, I could see myself falling in love with you. Aw, and then he said, Dad? I told him I was not okay with him sleeping with other people, especially when he told me he would have a roster of men, and sometimes when he would visit, he has to fit them in, and sometimes sleeping with multiple in one day. You whore! You not tired? Your dick not flaccid? You got all that damn energy. Get a pocket pussy. Get a pocket pussy. You animal. I'm kidding. Having that much sex in a day don't make you an animal, but damn, you're in a relationship. Grow up. His response to asking for permission to sleep with others was, I'll try my best. Wow. After that night, I didn't see him for a week. I needed space. That next Friday, I drove to his place rehearsing what I'd say. But when I got there, all I could manage was, I don't think this is going to work. We want different things. I forgot everything else I planned to say. I was shaking, completely lost for words. This was someone I had just started to fall in love with. Oh my gosh, you're powerful. Bitch, I just started falling in love with you and I have to, fuck, you didn't even wait. He got defensive and said, this is good. I'm glad you chose yourself. I responded, I wouldn't say I chose myself. I would want nothing more than to continue with you. He cut me off and said, again, I'm glad you chose yourself. I don't know what this rendition is, but I'm glad you chose yourself. At that point, I decided to leave before getting combative. 5 months later, I still miss him and wish things were different. There was so much good, but that last conversation showed me what a future with him might have really looked like. I was about to say that. I've been obsessed with your podcast. Keep it up. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm so happy you did what you did. I just want to make sure we're both on the same page. Sorry, I had to get that out 3 times. I love you ×3. And I'm so proud of you for it. I know he's like, oh, I'm happy you put yourself first. To a degree you did because you understood that being in a relationship with this person was going to hurt you. It was a foreshadowing. You both agreed on being exclusive. A couple months go by and this person tells you, hey, I want to sleep with other people. You say, I'm not comfortable with that. Don't do it. I'll try my best. Run. For me with my ex, I got love bombed a little bit, so I was a little lost in the sauce. He told me he wanted to be exclusive the first month. I said, okay. Dropped the whole the roster wasn't shit for real. My roster now was too cute. But like my roster before, don't worry about my business. Don't you in my business. Don't do that. But my roster was shit. It didn't matter. So I was quick to drop it. The fact that you guys had known each other for so long, you got to know each other. You got to know each other's routines. You begin to harmonize, or so you thought. And that's the response that this person had for you. It was like, I'll try my best not to betray your trust while I'm away. It was a foreshadowing of your future. So I love you for loving yourself enough. The fact that this person was like, I'm happy you chose to love yourself enough to walk away from this toxic situation you were about to walk yourself into. What kind of bullshit is that? You're a fucking freak. I think someone like that is genuinely sick. That's crazy. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. Oh my gosh, I hate to say that was a good story, but yeah, girl, that was good. This person said, hey there, 22-year-old woman writing in from Florida. Lived in Miami for over 4 years, so I know the experience. Love you. Okay, period, girl. Also, 22, now we getting grown. Okay, I was getting 17, 19. I said, oh my God, like, girl, like, love y'all. Still love y'all. Still love y'all. But I said, girl, what a girl like me? Like, what about one day I do a little meetup and I say, all right, everybody come to Mangrove. If you know Mangrove, I'll be over there. You in my business, don't be, come and dance with me, but don't be like, oh, I caught Kyra busting ass on the, hey! I didn't have the balls to submit anything to you until I saw your episode where you read your diary. Aww. Man, the way my ears just flood, you can't tell. You can't tell. But like my body just got hot because I don't know, it made me shy. I'm happy you got inspired by me. Damn. Genuinely getting flustered. Hold on now, stand up. The way that would be unable to be waterboarded out of me, ! But I digress. I write to you to tell you a story of someone who is no longer in my life. I'll start saying that this person named Kyle because fuck a fake name. Every red flag that this friend of mine produced. At this point, my boyfriend and I had known him for 2 to 3 years and would hang out with him sometimes 3 to 4 days a week, was placed in a drawer in my head and took time for that drawer to break open. An important note at this point is that he told my boyfriend and I that he came from a rich family and had acres of land not far away. We watched him get into a very intense relationship and break up before getting back together and getting tattoos together before breaking up. Now, why would they go and do that? You gonna break up just to get back together to get tattoos and then break up again? You should have waited at least 2-3 years before you're gonna do something like that, you fool. There were several times he would promise us things from the ability to move out of our parents' house to expensive, lavish vacations to the point I get deeply upset and remember wanting to confront him at that point. He tells us over the course of a few months that there were several deaths in his family and he wasn't taking them well, namely his cousin and grandpa. It's at this point I noticed he's doing harder drugs. After he came to us for support after his mom gets diagnosed with lung cancer. Damn! I ain't trying to be rude, but that's a triple whammy right there. We are updated when she has surgery, when there are unfortunate complications, or when she fell in the hospital. Then the cancer has progressed and Kyle was told her chances of surviving were low. We get the news from him the same day she passes. Ras! We both take time off. We all work together. Then we are told that the funeral we had already taken time off for was actually rescheduled. My boyfriend called BS on his mom being dead altogether. And after not finding her obituary anywhere when she was a veteran, they don't just not release an obituary. That's detailed. My boyfriend just calls her. And after she picks up and hears about what Kyle has been spouting, that fucking idiot doubled down, calling us fucked up for accusing him of that. It's only after we both block him that he reaches reality and apologizes for his actions. He still calls me every 3 to 4 months, even though he's blocked and will never be unblocked. Considering making a long YouTube video about this experience or starting a podcast, because how hard can it be? Boys do it. I have a video coming out, the fucking vlog, which it should be coming out this week. Like literally this week. I have a vlog coming out. Well, it came out last week because it's still that week. It came out earlier this week, hopefully. But I was like, oh, you want to create a podcast? Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not easy. It's not easy. And I kept repeating that. So it's so funny that you say that. I mean, if you want to create a podcast, you totally could. It's definitely not an easy thing, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Can you be entertaining by yourself for like almost an hour? If you can. Listen, I'm not. Shit, I just be getting in front of this camera and talking shit. I yap. People put me on just to hear something. And I put people on just to hear something too. I enjoy it. But, I mean, if you could do that, fuck it. Do it, babe. If you got something fun, you got something funny, fuck it. I advise it. Do it. You ain't gonna get paid. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here because Kira's getting extra clingy and I gotta go make dinner. So take care, brush your hair, and wash that motherfucking derriere, bitch. Say goodbye to your aunties, uncles, and unclettes. Y'all hear that? Mwah. Mwah.